hangers doing in this closet when I told you no wire hangers ever? I hate you, Mommy. You're ruining my life.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Wanda. It's your girl Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. Happy Mother's Day to all the real mothers out there. And you asked for it. We did it last year. The top 10 worst mothers in TV movie history. And now we're back at it again with a new list. The women that you see on the thumbnail, they've been on the list before because I don't want to spoil it for you guys. Y'all can't know who is on this list, okay? Let me get my girl up in here who will be helping me break down the top 8. We found 8 this year, and we're going to talk about it, okay? Are you ready? Give me a thumbs up. Okay. I like your background.
Hi.
Happy Mother's Day. I like your background.
Mother's Day. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Beautiful and colorful.
Yes, I love it very much.
But I got a pen that's a rose today. So
let me just say hey to everybody. So Alex Heron, what's up? Thank you. Mike Conley, Relax and Chill, Shoni 12, Michelle Weiler, Rashonda is here, DeMarcus. Thank you guys so much for coming through. All right. You guys some people are probably going to show up late. That's fine. You will catch the replay, okay? All right. Are y'all ready? First, how'd you like the little intro?
I liked it.
So I have the year 2022. We have our last year's list here. So let's go down that list really quick, guys, before we get into the new list. All right. So we have Tommy Egan's mom. Some of these pictures are terrible, guys, because I was lazy. So sorry. Kay Egan, Tommy's mom. She came in at number 10. Number 9 was Monet. People wanted Monet to be on the list this year, but she was already on the list last year. So she was number 9 last year, guys. Number 8, Victoria from Medea's Family Reunion. Tasha was number 7. Rock was number 6. Gemma from Sons of Anarchy was number 5. And Joan Crawford was number 3. Livia Soprano, Tony Soprano's crazy mother, was number 3. And number 2 was Victoria Franklin from The Oval. Number 1 was Corinne Flowers from Flowers in the Attic. Now, as I was going through this, and we're not going to sit and talk about this, but I just wanted to say something real quick. When I was going through this and I saw that Joan Crawford was, she came below Gemma, I kind of found that to be weird. But I don't remember the reason why we ranked it like that. To me, it should be the other way around. Joan Crawford probably should have been at number 5, Gemma at number 4, but whatever. Anyway, so here we go, guys. We are going to be talking about the top 8. So coming in at number 8 is Nina from The Chi. All right. So Nina from The Chi, some people are probably surprised, like, what is she doing on this list?
Well, I'm not surprised.
Toward the end of, the last season, the last season, she was kind of like blah. Like, she didn't seem like she really gave 2 craps about her son anymore, Kevin, and she kind of threw everything on Dre. She did a lot of, she didn't know where the heck Kevin was a lot of the times. And she just kind of, like I said, threw her hands up. So to me, before I let you say anything, Moochie, I found it kind of weird that she wasn't more clingy to him after that ordeal with her daughter being taken and all that. So what do you have to say about her?
I feel like she still was kind of, once she saw what happened with her daughter, she should have pulled in closer and kept a closer watch on Kevin. And that did not happen. And then when by the time she feels that way, it's like you already don't know what this kid is doing, even though it's nothing bad. But
Yeah. So she's number 8. I mean, that means that out of the 8 people we have, she's not the worst, obviously. So it's not that serious, but she needs to tighten things up a little bit. We won't say that she's totally horrible or terrible, but hey, she had to make the list. We needed folks, so she's here. Another person, the next person coming up, now last year she was requested and we were like, no.
She was requested too.
She was? Oh, well, listen.
Yeah.
This next person was requested and we were like, no. But for the sake of the numbers and to make the list fuller, we said, okay, we're going to put her on the list, but she doesn't really deserve to be here in my opinion. Oh, that's, what's that noise? That's, what's her name? That's Dre and them again. Okay, so coming in at number 7 is Kyla from Losing Isaiah. Now, I'm going to say this before we get in on her. She was a crackhead who threw her baby in the trash, right? After that, she got her life totally together and fought hard to get her baby back. So to me, she doesn't really deserve to be on this list. But like I said, she's a placeholder. What you got for that, Moochie?
Once she threw the baby in the garbage, that's what I had the problem with.
Of course.
So I feel like she should be an honorable mention.
Yeah, she could have been an honorable mention, a dishonorable mention.
But yeah, I agree with you being a place filler then.
Yeah, she could have been a dishonorable mention, but she was really going hard. And at the end of the day, like as you saw in the intro, it says, "Be a good mother by choosing your child." Mm-hmm. She chose her child, especially when she saw that he was unhappy. She was like, let me see if I can work something out with the other mother, right? Mm-hmm. To make sure that he's happy. Because he was always crying, his way of life just changed out of nowhere. Yeah. So she was just like, she wanted him to be happy. So that's what she did. She put him first. So yeah, we'll just say that. But I'll tell you one thing, she sure was very what's that? I don't remember Jessica Lange's character. I don't remember what her name was, but she was so threatened when she saw Kyla show up to court, how well, she was well made up. Her hair was she didn't look like no daggone crackhead. And she was very she made her destroy. Like, she's beautiful. Did you see her?
She's gonna take my child.
But I'm not gonna lie, I loved how this lady loved
yeah. But she loved him from the moment he was in there. Like, she wanted him. She was nurturing him and taking care of him to where she grew attached to him.
Mm-hmm, exactly. So, all right, coming in. Guys, it's Mother's Day. So this is most likely going to be something pretty quick, okay? I know one thing that happens is every time I say that we stay longer, but there's really no need to stay that long. And we only have 8 mothers, okay?
Oh, okay.
So the next mother is, y'all probably would not have guessed this, but here she comes, okay? Number 6, Savannah's mom from Waiting to Excel. Waiting to Excel, okay? I said waiting to excel. It's exhale. All right, so here we go, guys. Now, obviously, she's on this list because she over here pushing for her daughter to be a homewrecker. Mm-hmm. To take a married man, ruin a family, and all of that. That's what she's doing. While her daughter is taking a stand and saying, no, I got a lot of things going for myself. Why should I be chasing after a scumbag like that? And then there's a quote that she has. She says, if I allow myself to think like you, I guess I'll be a dead woman. Right? So, and if he's so great, you F him then or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Click.
Doing well, you shouldn't have been talking to your mama like that.
Right. Go ahead, Moochie. Say your piece.
He's a good man. And you got a good shot of it too. When she's the Savannah, she's a good man. He's a good man. You just gotta give him some time. Yeah, she was giving bad advice. Yeah, she should be on it just for
Yeah,
that.
like you can't get an unmarried man. Like, what are you talking about? Give him some time. That's somebody else's husband. Unbelievable. That's why she lonely like that.
She was waiting for old Jack or
exactly.
Gilbert or something like
Yep,
that.
who was married. Who was married, and now she waiting by her daggone self. Because
I'm just gonna wait till my kids grow up. I'm just, having my midlife crisis, and I want to just get my Corvette and enjoy myself a little bit. I'm grieving my wife. It's not the time now.
All of these excuses. All of these excuses.
Look, she gone though. Did you get what I said?
Huh?
I'm grieving my wife. It's
you just said. I went over my head. Exactly, because he didn't want you. For hot seconds for whatever reason, and now that's that. What's up, Monique and LSW?
Yeah.
And Crystal King and Tamika's Den. Happy Mother's Day to all of y'all. All right, guys. Now coming in. We don't got no dishonorable mentions this time, okay? Now coming in at number 5, we keeping it, we keeping a few crackheads up on the this crackhead, she had to stay on here, I'm sorry. But we gonna keep a few crackheads on the list this year, okay, guys? And that is coming in at number 5. That's Wanda from Holiday Heart. Okay, now now Wanda is a complex character because she was in and out, right? And when she did well, she did very well. She was a good mom. She was always trying to do stuff for her daughter, this and that and the third. But at the end of it all, she really broke her daughter's heart because she didn't stay clean. When they met with Holiday, their lives seemed to really change. Everything was looking up. She was clean and they were a family. But then she got with Silas. And poor old Holiday was feeling all, lonely and stuff. But it didn't mess up nothing for Wanda because she still was staying clean. But she just had a man this time. But man, oh man, once that ship sailed down the drain, and this is what we get. The moment. This is how she looked moments before her demise.
Yeah.
Okay,
well, she's like, I got you a bike.
Yep, got the bike, laughing and just not knowing that she about to get ran the heck over. All right, this woman was so jacked up, and I hate to put women on here that have the this struggle, but it is what it is because at the end of the day, they didn't try their best to get clean. I don't know how it is. Addiction just be holding people a lot of times, but they always say you gotta want to get clean. You gotta want to get clean. You gotta want to get clean. You can't, force somebody to do anything. And that addiction situation is very, very serious. All right. But there was even a scene where she had her daughter, like she was about to sell her daughter. Remember her daughter came?
Yep. I remember that.
She was putting her daughter in danger because her daughter was always looking for her. You know what I'm saying? And so now she went into a crack house to look for her mom, and she found her. And then one of the guys wanted her, and she was like, "Oh, come on, baby, let him. She bugged out. She bugged out. So you have anything to say about this?
Silas was awful. He was awful.
No, he wasn't.
And I'm talking about he was trying to,
in the beginning.
Yeah. Towards, how he was awful
Holiday.
Towards
Holiday. Mm-hmm.
And then once he got to know him, or once he got to know his lifestyle and everything like that, they became good friends, and they even became this go-between for her support system. So I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, he was nasty to him, though.
Yes, he was.
He was nasty to him. But then, like I said, I liked the way their relationship became, and then how they end up trying to help her stay clean. But it just was too late.
Yeah, it was sad, and you're right, because I thought you meant he was overall awful. I'm like, no, he turned out to be fine. But in the beginning, I was like, ew, who the heck is this guy? He needs to get out of here. I almost thought he was gonna be something dangerous, right?
I did too. That's why it made you think that.
Yeah, but he really did, turn around, and they really became like co-parents,
Mm-hmm.
because after Wanda was out in the streets, and then also after she died, they became like, all close. So
Right.
he was supporting the little girl. What was her name again? I forgot.
Mm.
He was supporting her. She was and of course Holiday was taking care of her as well.
I forgot the little girl
Remember
name.
when Holiday had to smack her though? Oh my god.
Yes.
It was too hilarious. That movie is good but
That's
sad.
a good
Okay?
movie.
It is. All right, guys. So
You
come
know who was in that movie that y'all don't know? Pray
who?
tell.
The guy from Claws?
Yeah, the guy from Pause, yeah. Pose.
Oh, Pose. Yeah, I
Pose.
said Claws. Yeah, Pose. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I remember him. Yeah. Alex, you are mentioning the ladies that we already did last year. You must have just got in. We just went through last year's list in the beginning of this video. So Lynn Whitfield Medea was on the list already from last year.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now Wanda's at number 5. So number 4, guys, y'all are not going to guess this, okay? Y'all not, because I didn't even, when I thought about it, I was like, I felt bad for putting her on, but I had to, y'all. I had to, because a good mother is just, if you're not a good mother, you're not a good mother. Here we go. Number 4, Suge Avery from The Color Freaking Purple.
You
Now,
got children.
let's talk about this, okay? First, let me get the super chat from Little Rock. Hey,
Uh-oh.
Little Rock.
Hey, little Rob.
Thank you for the super chat. It says, how much to make sure Sissy is on the list? Hopefully not as much as she screwed her son out of. Happy Mother's Day to you too, by the way. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Lil Rock is upset. He wanted to boycott me because Sissy's not on this list. But I just don't feel like she was a mother who was desperate to get her son away from that life, even to the point where she tried to like help him get, do the clean version, clean the money with his promise. He under false promises that he said he was gonna stop. And listen, he did it to himself. I'm sorry, guys. He did it to himself. I don't know if you guys feel like Sissy should be on here, but let us know if you feel Sissy should be on the list. I don't think she should. What about you, Moochie?
I feel like that last move, it makes me kind of want to do it, but I know why she did it.
Mm-hmm.
But then once I seen the results, then I feel, it's just like you caught up. You don't know which one to pick.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it was for
I feel like she made
the
a
greater
desperate
good.
move. She gave her life for her son. She
Exactly.
actually gave her life because now she's not free anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Her freedom, I'll say.
She sacrificed herself, and she got rid of the man that would take all of them down. And after they would have gotten killed, if he would have killed them, he would have still been flourishing and going on. But he might have been taken out by the CIA, but we don't know that, and she didn't know that. And at this point, she was thinking, this ninja freaking deleted my man, so he got to go. And if Franklin was lying to her too much, guys. He kept promising her that he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that. Oh, wait a minute, somebody on here. Oh my gosh, Mike, don't talk about it no more. Mike Conley just started watching Snowfall. We're done. We're not talking about it. We're done. All right.
Oh, sorry, Mike.
Sorry, Mike, if you're still in the building. So sorry, but this is how it goes. I'm so sorry. Okay, so Suge Avery, guys, is a person that people love to come to see. She dancing. Okay, that's what she doing. Good Lordy Lord. Okay. Everybody want to see her. Girl, I drink your bath water. Everybody loves Suge Avery. Maybe even a little Suge Avery P every now.
Mm-hmm. I was just thinking that.
Every now and again, some Suge Avery P. But have we seen Suge Avery's kids, guys? No, we haven't. We heard that she had kids. I heard somebody cheering got different daddies. We heard all of that. But she
And
got
I hear she has that nasty woman's disease.
Okay, so all of that. Everybody loves some Suge. In the meantime,
Oh,
I even love Suge. Okay. Celie loved Suge. Even though Suge came on very strong in the beginning, you know, telling Celie that she was ugly, you show is ugly and all of this. After all of that, they had a beautiful friendship, kind of a little too friendly sometimes, some at one point, but you know, she's out her laughing and smiling, and you know, she's very tender with Celie. And Celie basically fell in love with her because nobody else was kind to her like Suge was kind to her. So my point here is that she is a bad mother because she didn't pour into her children the way she poured into people around her. Now there's so many people that, like, I've seen, like, have you seen like shows where it would be like a reality show, right? Where, let's say, if a father, for instance, or even a mother, but a lot of times it's fathers, right? You got a father that may have like 2-3 kids from his first relationship or whatever, right? And he totally, it don't got nothing to do with them, don't do nothing for them, right? Then he come over to this other side, he get married, and he almost got like this perfect life, right?
Oh yeah.
He treating them wonderful. And those kids think that he's the best man in the world. He's the dad, he's this, he's that. And so when they get together with the other kids, the kids that came before them, and those kids are bashing the crap out of their dad, these kids that look at him like he's the world, or the mother in this case, like she's the world, are like very offended by it. But it's sad that they can't take the blinders off and see that why is he treating them like trash and he's treating us like gold, right? Yeah. At the end of the day, if you can be as good to everyone else in the world and pour into people, and people could think you're the nicest guy. And I know people like this, that they seem like the nicest guy you ever want to meet, the nicest woman you ever want to meet. But at the end of the day, to me, if you don't take care of your children, you're not a good man, you're not a good woman. And overall, you're not a good father or a good mother. Suge Avery may have been a whole bunch of things, but she wasn't a good mother. And to me, that equates to not being a good person, which is so hard to say because I liked Suge Avery. I felt like she was one of my favorite characters. But if you really want to break it down, you got to start at home. Charity starts at home. You can't be taking care of other folks and neglecting your kids. Okay, you creating broken people from your womb or from sack, while you out here trying to fix everything in the world. It's backwards. What you got to say, Moochie, Scoochie?
You said a lot with
this.
I'm
sorry. Talk about Suge Avery.
Suge Avery, I love this scene. I love when she sang at the juke joint.
See, everybody loves Suge Avery.
Yeah.
How her kids feel though?
Her kids and her daddy wasn't talking to her. Sure.
We gotta figure this out. I want to interview Suge's kids. And who they with. Because child, they definitely wasn't with her. She off dancing in the juke joint.
You know?
And getting married. Sleeping with a married man.
I'm married now. Says I'm married now.
Yes. And I liked her husband too. Listen, Suge Avery seemed like she had
was cool.
But she really didn't. All right, guys. So pretty sure y'all wasn't expecting Suge Avery. A little Suge Avery P. All right. Number 3 is Delonda from The Wire. I'm gonna just say a little bit, because y'all know I'm watching it right now. I don't want spoilers like that, but I think the gist of it is, you know, this woman was trying to push her son to be a soldier in the streets, and he wasn't made from the same, like he wasn't cut from the same cloth as his daddy. That's just the bottom line, you know. And you know, she kicking him out just because she wants him to be a soldier, and it's like, girl, you risking your son's life, kicking him out into these rough Baltimore streets just because you want him to be like his daddy or make money. He gotta learn. He gotta be tough, bae. He gotta be a soldier, bae. Anyway, go ahead, Moochie.
She made me mad. She made me mad.
Go ahead, talk about it.
You know what I didn't like about her the most? Was Madeline all in that, and then when she gets to Avon's you know,
The sister
when she gets
Brianna.
into the system to tag, what's her? I forgot.
Brianna.
Yeah, when she gets to Brianna, she had a different like change. Like her tone had,
Changed a little.
yeah, she
She
had to humble
took it
herself.
down a notch. Yeah.
Yeah, but you had all this rah for everybody in the street and
Mm-hmm.
all of that. I don't even think she would have had that for She didn't even get to talk to String because he wouldn't have anything to do with anything like that.
Yeah.
But I like how Bay handled the situation with him, and that's where I'm gonna stay.
Yep. That's right. He had to you will let go of that boy. Letting go. Okay, I like that because he was down with it at first, but when somebody, I don't remember who it was, so don't tell me who it was. It doesn't really matter, but whatever. Just don't tell me. Came up and told him that his son could be, anything, and that just kind of like it's better. Like it just kind of a light bulb went off in his head. Like, yo, my son could. I made somebody that could be more than a street dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, so why not? Because look where I am. Look where it got me.
Exactly.
Why would I want that for my child?
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, that's what parents need to think about all the time. That's what makes a good parent, is that you want to make sure your child does better than you.
Right.
And set the tone, set a good tone, make it better than you. So make them better than you. So speaking of setting the tone and wanting your children to do better than you, coming in at number 2, and Moochie's about to take this away because I don't know this chick.
Okay.
Coming in at number 2 is
this
Smurf.
Is Smurf from
hold on.
Animal Kingdom.
Let me introduce her.
Okay.
I
don't even know what pictures you got. So
coming in number 2 is Smurf from Animal Kingdom. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so this is Janine Cody. If you watch Animal Kingdom, I know some of you guys followed me on my reviews on that show. She was the basically head of a basic robbing syndicate. She did her and they were all her sons, and the last person was her grandson. She had a whole crew. She paid off police. She was just like she was just horrible. Her daughter stole from her and she put her out of the house, and then this is her grandson, and it went sideways. But I don't know if you check the series, she was just a horrible mother. She even got sick and pulled a job where it was a job where she figured all of them was going to end up, not surviving.
Wow.
And then when they all pulled the job off and survived, she wanted to make her own children take her out because she was already sick and dying.
So she basically, you telling me that she set up a job that she felt like they was not going to survive.
Right.
And she made them do it anyway.
Yeah, it was like really like it was crazy the way she set it up, because I'm trying not to, I don't know if people
yeah.
But it came back from the first season, and this, I think it ran 6 seasons, so this was good too. But it did go sideways for a minute, but her boys pulled it off because they were taught well.
Mm-hmm.
And then she mentored her grandson where he knew both sides of the business,
right.
the dirty side and how to clean books, and it was just good how to flip property. Yeah. And they had their own enterprise. They was like running things in California. So she was just a ruthless woman. So
yeah, I would say that from what I'm hearing, like I was saying, all right, it's not fine, right, that you're in the drug game and you have your kids in the drug game as if it's a family business, right? We've seen people do that. We see Rock doing it. We see Monet doing it. We see Tasha eventually did it, right? And now we see Smurf did it. But sometimes that's just how it is. It's a crime family like that. That's how it is sometimes, right?
Yeah.
But what about when the grandchildren come? You don't want nothing different for them.
It was just like the family business.
Like you don't want to say, and I'm not excusing nothing. I'm not excusing them even putting it on the kids. But I'm just saying, when the grandkids come it's almost like that's your second chance at being a parent, and you could fix everything that you screwed up, right? You know, and right all the wrong. So it's like, no, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna continue. We're gonna continue this thing. I'm gonna let everybody have a bad future.
Right.
I'm gonna put everybody at risk. Like,
they didn't do drugs. They did a lot of robberies.
right, but
So
it's
they
still bad, right?
robbed banks,
Yeah,
jewelry.
all
It
of
was
that gets
different
you,
heists.
all that get you time. It can get
Yeah.
you killed, like all of that. So it's bad all around, baby. So we about to close it out, y'all, so I can
All
go
right.
finish enjoying my Mother's Day and stuff. So coming in at number one, first of all, let me say something about this person that's coming in at number one. Let me take this off the screen for a second and talk to y'all. Let me rap.
All right.
So this person was on the list last year as a dishonorable mention. And it was only because we freaking forgot about her. So we had to add her in at the last minute because we already went down the line and everything. We did our ranks and all of that. But you already know that for somebody to be on made as a dishonorable mention and to come back the next year with a vengeance and come in at number one, you know this mother got to be horrible. Okay? She's probably the worst. She has to be like the top 10. Like, let's say we do 100 mothers. She probably got to be like the top 10.
All
so
right. You ready
let's
for the drum roll?
Yeah, do the drum roll. Coming in at number one is Mary Lee Johnston from Precious. Okay. She was the dishonorable mention last year. She's number one. And man, oh man, this lady, I saw a scene the other day where she was like, "That's your baby, can I hold him?" She was holding the baby. And all of a sudden, she just tossed that little sucker. I'm sorry, I don't mean to call the baby a sucker, but she just tossed him.
Yes, like a rag doll.
Yeah, and threw something at Precious. And Precious, that's the first time Precious really like tried to fight back because the mama bear came out like, "You over here throwing my baby?"
Yeah.
Oh my! When she had that baby, I was so nervous. Like, she is too crazy.
I didn't like the way she treated the other baby.
Yeah, you are too crazy to be holding that baby, honey. So then she, she got up. They was fighting up against the wall. Then she had to pick up the baby, of course, and she slipped down the stairs some way, somehow. I don't know why. Maybe because she was trying to run and she's big. I don't know. But then when she got down the steps, this lady picked up a freaking TV and threw it down there.
One of them fatback TVs.
Yes, while she was holding a baby. So she tried to take both of them out, 2 for 1.
Yeah.
Okay, ain't gonna say stuff. You stole my man and all of this and blah.
She was out of control.
You kidding me? Yeah, that nasty freaking ninja who had the monster, and you over here,
and then she like,
and you over here feeling some type of way. He's a whole disgusting, he's death walking.
And he told me to lay my fat egg down.
It's a shame, guys. Hey, Queen, happy Mother's Day. Please, no spoilers, Chris. Let me take you out of here for a second. Gotta put you on timeout, boo boo. Don't come up in here with no spoilers for Power. All right, there's a lot of people that didn't see it, and let me tell you something. I had to watch it last night because I was afraid to go live because I just said somebody is gonna bring something up, and we're not even freaking talking about Power. And they will come up in here and talk about it anyway, and just spoil everything. And I just, at some point, it's like, why? You know what I mean? It's
just have some consideration.
Yeah.
Some people want the element of surprise.
Yeah, we want to be surprised. That's the whole entertaining purpose. Like, that's the purpose. I don't want to know. I want to watch it. So I almost didn't go live. I mean, no, I was afraid to go live. Not didn't go live. I was afraid to go live because of that whole thing. All right. But, that's just that, guys. Please don't be posting no spoilers. If you watched it, that's good. Keep it to yourself. Talk amongst people in a Discord or something like that. I don't know. Regardless of what, that's just that. But thank you guys so much for being here. Just want to be a butt. That's all. Yeah, it seems to me that that's what it is, guys. All right. Some people just they don't care. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over the list one more time before we skedaddle.
Okay.
And that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Who are the, how would you rank these people? And, next year we're going to have to think about it some more. I don't know if I want to do this on a yearly basis because you really going to have to really search and think and remember of all these mothers and things like that. Like I
No,
might have to pull
we might think of something else.
yeah, I might have to pull up animated mothers at some point. Like what the the mother from what's
Cinderella.
that? Tangled and Cinderella. Like
Cinderella.
there's a lot of them. Okay. So let's see. So guys, we have number 8, and it's the top 8. So number 8 is Nina from The Shy. Mm-hmm. Number 7, Losing Isaiah. I'm sorry, Kyla from Losing Isaiah.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6, Savannah's mom from Waiting to Exhale. He's a good man, Savannah. No, the heck he ain't.
Mm-hmm.
The lies. Number 5, Wanda from Holiday Hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Poor lady. Number 4, Suge Avery. That everybody loves. Mm-hmm. You've been on my mind. Let me stop. I was Number 3, Zalanda from The Wire. Wait a minute.
You gonna make him stay.
Back. I bet you think I don't know nothing but singing the blues. All right, let me stop. You shouldn't have said that because I be singing that song. Delonda The Wire. Oh my gosh. Yo, let me tell you something about Delonda real quick. She be playing, not Delonda, this lady here, she be playing bad mothers a few times. Okay?
She played whose mother was she in the New Edition
Bobby Brown.
She was she was Bobby Brown's mother?
Mm-hmm. Remember
that's right. Look, we trying to get our money.
Mm-hmm. Always got a problem with something. Anyway, got that nose flare and everything when she get mad. Mm-hmm. Okay. Number 2, Smurf. Sorry, guys. From Animal Kingdom. We're supposed to be a smooth ride, but we just having fun up in here. Okay. And number 1, Mary Lee from Precious, honey. The most terrible mama. You know the sad thing about these watching that with her is when they went through that whole ordeal and she threw the TV down, it was showing like the pictures of her Mary holding Precious when she was a baby and being all happy and everything. So it's kind of sad. So
you saw all of the trauma.
At some point she was it showed that she was a loving mom and everything. But then it's like she grew up and then she grew up, and because her man was doing that to her, she chose to take that out on her. And it's like, this is not a good man that you have in your home. You should be wanting to erase him at this point. Like somebody should be holding you back from catching a case on this guy. Mm-hmm. But instead you want to catch a case on your daughter. Mm-hmm. That's sad.
Throwing that fatback TV over the railing.
All right, guys. Y'all have a blessed one. Moochie, you got anything to say before we get up out of here?
Oh, nah. Just keep your notifications on tune in. I do have that hidden Blanca Rodriguez interview with Diana, so y'all need to check it out. Mm-hmm. All right, that's what's coming.
Okay. Y'all take care and be blessed. Thank you guys for being here. Bye-bye. Happy Mother's Day. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.
Bye.